Did you know that Tony Robbins became a millionaire by selling seminars and self-help books through infomercials on TV? Do you know how Tony Robbins created an empire by being the most confident man on earth? Tony Robbins is an internationally renowned peak performance coach, motivational speaker, multi-millionaire business tycoon, and best-selling author. Aside from his numerous cameos in movies, his rock star-like self-improvement seminar productions, a Netflix special about him, and the endless celebrity testimonials attesting to how he changed their lives, he is also highly recognized for other things. It goes without saying that Robbins had a significant impact on people's lives all across the world, and still does today with all of his businesses. In the light of this extraordinary person's remarkable accomplishments, let's look into one of his interviews where he talks about establishing life plans, mastering things rather than just dabbling in them, concentrating on the things that really matter, the two components of an extraordinary life, and living in a lovely state. Anthony Robbins, the life coach, was born in 1960 in California and quickly became conscious of his talent for public speaking. He didn't go to school that much and decided to take a job at organizing seminars for the motivational speaker Jim Rohn instead. He learned from experienced people and focused on business owners and wealthy participants to sell his services. You don't want to be the richest man in the graveyard. That's not going to do it. If there's energy, if there's vitality, if there's strength, it's gonna show up in your relationship, it's gonna show up in your business, and it's gonna show up in your life. That's something you gotta master. You can't dabble, it's too important. Emotions are everything. What are the requirements for happiness? You feel happy when you're making progress. You're not content while you're just lounging around. We must grow. It's enjoyable when everything first starts. You may believe that you're in the wrong profession or relationship when you reach a plateau. In order to serve as many people as you can, you need to find a method to dig deep and learn more about it. This is mastery. Most people dabble in a million things and master nothing, and they wonder why they're unfulfilled. There are only 7 or 8 areas in people's lives that are truly important. Most people concentrate on unimportant things. Instead of concentrating on their own personal growth, they pay attention to which celebrities check into and out of rehab. Everything else would be useless without the body. Your relationship, your business, and your life will all benefit if you're strong, energetic, and alive. It's too crucial to dabble with. You must master it. It's all about emotions. The quality of your life won't be great even if you have a ton of money, everyone loves you, and you're angry and frustrated. For the majority of people, pain is where the most energy in life originate. Instead of experimenting, try to master it. You must learn to manage your time. So what would you do with it exactly? Do not confuse progress with accomplishment. Take advantage of the important moments. It adds value for you and the people you love and care about. Since the majority of enterprises are sided projects, 96% of them fail. Only 4% of people succeed in any given 10-year span. It doesn't necessarily imply that they're successful or having fun. Mastering your finances completely will make it such that you never have to worry about money again. You don't feel pressured to love, do, give, or share more than you desire. Whatever you believe spiritually, you must live it, and it should inspire growth and service. Growing makes you feel alive, and giving makes you feel 10 times more alive. Someone is in a spiritual state if they can rejoice and offer. Tony aims to master the mentioned topics. He's fascinated by identifying the individuals who lead these lives and learning from them about how they live differently. He learns it for himself and then passes it on to others. What are the 3 most crucial psychological indicators that people should use to gauge their progress? Psychological realm. Because people value things differently, people need to judge themselves differently. What criteria must be met in order to determine whether or not your life will be successful? Depending on the state we are in at any one time, our entire lives are directed. Being able to alter your state and return from being irate, upset, or freaked out to being calm, creative, determined, or whatever else will help you go forward and improve your quality of life. This is a crucial collection of abilities. States govern life from moment to moment. When you're upset, you'll react differently than when you're having fun. Your worldview, however, is what governs your state over the long run. Your point of view, these factors have control over it. What's the goal you're pursuing? The 6 necessities of people. The 6 human wants are driven by ideas and laws. What does it take to make you feel secure or loved? Tony Robbins helps people live extraordinary, magnificent life. What does a remarkable, amazing existence entail? Everyone lives their life according to their own terms. Living a remarkable life on your own entails 2 steps. Number 1, an extraordinary life is a life on your terms. It takes a certain skill set to be able to make your ideas come to life. By imitating what works, you can spare yourself 10 years of work. There are many people who are adept at this, but they nonetheless lead regular lives. They significantly alter their outward environment, but not their internal one, which brings us to the second talent. Number 2, the art of fulfillment. If you want an extraordinary life, you can't just achieve, you gotta be fulfilled. As simplistic as that sounds, it's an art, not a science. Making money is a science, and if you follow these steps, you'll have a ton of success. The body is a science with some underlying laws. You will have sickness and low energy if you disregard that science. You will have an abundance of energy if you follow science. It is a science. Fulfillment doesn't work that way. Fulfillment varies as much as people do. If you want to understand what the universe or God enjoys, take a look at the jungle and the forest. The majority of people mistakenly believe they want that because they've been modeling someone else. That may be effective for achieving a goal, but it will never be effective for making you desire to be fulfilled. The ultimate failure is success without fulfillment. Decisions are the only thing that governs our lives. Whatever you choose to name it, the cosmos, God, whatever, it's there to support us, but it also gives us options. It's your choices, not the circumstances you find yourself in. Suffering comes when we obsess about ourselves, what we're getting or not getting, what we should have done, what others should have done for us. It's the me game. Worry, rage, frustration, or any other emotion that pulls you out of a peaceful condition is what causes you to suffer when you do. How can we accomplish more, give more, share more, and love more instead? People don't understand that you can put an end to suffering. If you only had a week to live, you wouldn't worry about the minor inconveniences that normally causes you pain. You would do what you love, spend time with the people you love, and just be in awe of the sunset. If you're concerned for your children, you may be actually anxious that you haven't done enough for them. By declaring, "I have taken the most crucial decision of all," you can put an immediate end to that. Everyone understands that things will happen in life, including divorce, bankruptcy, cancer, and death. But there is one thing you can control. You can decide to live a great life. We believe that in order to be happy, we must act in a specific way, and we depend on others close to us to do so. Living should be done from the inside out, not the other way around. It's necessary to succeed, but having fun is more crucial. When you are loving, amusing, joyful, and in awe of something, you treat people the same. You'll make better love, family, and business partners. Tony is first and foremost a strategist, he says. You must examine both your life plan and your philosophical perspective. Most individuals define success as exceeding expectations. You may immediately alter your world if you exchange your expectation for appreciation. More money or success won't bring you ecstasy if you can't find it right now. Being wealthy is a choice. Why not get it right away? Quote, "I'm unstoppable because I decided I am." Tony Robbins. Is there anything you find yourself dabbling in that if you gave it some serious thought and attention, you may discover to be a passion that you might turn into something useful for others? Do tell us in the comments section below. Subscribe for more content just like this one, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and press the bell icon to get notified about our new videos. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.